Eliminator RC presents RCTV, your radio-controlled authority. Brought to you in part by RC Pit Stop, bringing the best of RC to BC since 1989. And John's Hobbies, Toronto's local hobby store. With your host, Nick Rack.
On this week's episode of RCTV, we're heading out to BC to see a real cool scale boat. Then for all you rookies, it's Soldering 101. Then we're heading to Toronto to see some F1 racing. But first, one of my favorite builders, a profile on Carl Bachhuber. Check this one out, folks. Well, folks, we have a special treat today. We have a profile on one of the master builders of RC planes in North America, Carl Bachhuber. This guy is a great guy, a great builder, and you're going to see some of his giant planes, like this beauty in the background right here. And look at that. Let's talk about Carl a little bit, right?
Well,
what
Carl,
kind of guy? I mean, we're looking at you. Look, I mean, what can I say? What can I say?
he's a master builder.
He's a master builder.
He is. He just takes on a project right from scratch, and he's been doing it since he was a kid. And he just builds anything and everything that he likes.
You're not doing loops and rolls with this, nothing that the plane would do, because it is really just a passenger plane.
Right. I doubt if the president at the time would have appreciated a 4-point slow roll.
Are you going to be adding a little bit more right aileron here? Beautiful touchdown.
Hey, so Nick, I'd like to have you take a look at my plane. So, where'd you go?
This thing is massive.
You've seen the size of his planes.
Well, how many feet is this thing?
This is about 12 and a half feet long. Wow. And it would make a good canoe for a little while, as long as it stayed floating.
Exactly.
The man puts one of these together every year. I don't know how he has a life other than doing this. I mean, I build a plane. I'm lucky if I get one built in 2 years, and he does one that size in a year.
He goes right from scratch and puts all the detail into it, and he's very humble, but he does build a fantastic aircraft.
This was the first Air Force One plane. And at that time, they didn't call it Air Force One, but certainly it was the first presidential plane specifically built and fitted for the president.
This stuff's easy to shoot because they're so big. You know, the great stuff, everybody wants to see pictures of Carl's stuff. He makes it easy. He does beautiful photo flybys. He puts the wing up, it comes by nicely. So his landings are, on the most part, very nice. He's a good pilot, so it makes it easy.
This is called a Convair B-36B Peacemaker. It has a wingspan of 19 feet 2 inches. It is a 1/12 scale model, so the real one had a 230-foot wingspan, which was, for the time, the largest airplane in the world.
Now, are you going to be adding a little bit more right aileron as well?
Nick, don't you ever shut up? Yes.